average of 65. At the moment, a little more cloud cover starting to work in, kind of partly to mostly cloudy. That'll continue overnight and into the day tomorrow. Temperature 59 degrees, light winds out of the north and a dew point of 42, still dry and cool. And this looks to be kind of the status quo for the next several days. The one day is Saturday, kind of our hiccup day. And even that is not looking too bad. We'll take you through the models in just a moment. Today's high 64 degrees, a degree off of our normal, but still cooler than average. And our morning low 51 degrees was 2 degrees above normal on the North Shore, but we were in the lower 30s again north of the lake. So temperatures are still running for most of us cooler than average, a little bit milder in the metro area. Here come the high mid-level clouds, a little bit more so this evening than we saw most of the day today. At times we were under bright sunshine, beautiful afternoon. 50s and low 60s on the map right now. Temperatures go down as soon as that sun sets, and the dew points have been on the more comfortable side. It's not often that we see kind of a fairly stagnant weather pattern in December. Normally we get more cold fronts or at least big temperature swings, and we just don't have that looking forward. Dew points are going to stay on the low side for the next several days. Again, they've been kind of inching upward over the last several mornings with more of an easterly component to the wind. And again, it doesn't take much to see those increasing dew points, but it's not as though we have a deep return flow, which would really send up the mugginess. And that is not going to be the case, at least in the near future. Chilly mornings, cool afternoons through the rest of the week. We will see some rain on Saturday, and even that is not a given. And then we dry out by Sunday. And what rain we are expecting on Saturday is not an all-day affair. Here's what's going on. Big upper level low. You see that almost over the four corners. This is going to slowly move our way. It's going to do a couple of things. One, it's going to send a cold front in our area, and two, it's going to be the culprit for developing this Gulf low. Now, the low is not directly going to impact our weather. As a matter of fact, it's going to send a lot of rainfall toward Florida and the East Coast, and kind of indirectly will reinforce a northerly wind by Sunday and Monday, kind of keeping the chilly weather in place. We're going to be watching, though, is a weak front that this trough is going to push on through, and that comes through on Saturday. With the front, though, not expecting a great deal of rainfall, because what we're not going to see ahead of that front, like we did this past front on the weekend, is a surge of Gulf moisture. We're not going to see that. So out ahead of the front, it is still going to be relatively dry. We're not going to see a big warm up like we also saw this past Saturday when we hit 83 degrees. Saturday afternoon temperatures will be in the lower 60s. So we don't have that big return flow coming in ahead of the front. Now, timing out the front will change because, as we've said, there is nothing there yet, and very difficult to time out a line of showers when there is no line of showers yet. This is what our high resolution model is saying. By early Saturday morning, the front and the rainfall is already through south central Louisiana. The high resolution model has that rain coming in early mid-morning and done with by the afternoon. That's not what the GFS is saying. The GFS has the rain still off to our west along the frontal boundary at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So the GFS has more of a late evening or late afternoon evening type rain event. Again, we're talking about a few hours here, and there is yet to get perfect agreement, but both the models are at least in agreement that it'll be some point middle of the day Saturday, and by Sunday morning, the drier, cool air is being reinforced around this upper and surface low, and that will keep us dry for the second half of the weekend. The big question mark right now is the timing of the rainfall for Saturday. As far as flooding rain, that may be a little bit more of an issue out to our west. It does look like the line of showers will be weakening as it moves into southeast Louisiana, and we're not talking about a severe threat at all with this front. High temperatures next couple of days staying on the cool side. Morning lows more 40s and 50s widespread. That chance of rain on Saturday with temperatures coming down by Sunday.